In what's shaping up to be another royal shakeup, King Charles is reportedly weighing a serious decision about his brother, Prince Andrew, one that could permanently change where the disgraced Duke calls home. According to multiple royal insiders, the king is now carefully reviewing a shortlist of potential residences for Andrew, as discussions intensify over whether he should finally vacate the royal lodge, the Grand Windsor estate he's occupied for decades. This major development was first brought to light by journalist and royal biographer Andrew Lownie, who spoke to the Daily Mail about what could be Andrew's next move. Quite literally. Lownie revealed that the king is considering several locations for his brother's relocation, but one frontrunner stands out, and it's far removed from the comfort and luxury of Windsor. If reports are accurate, Prince Andrew's new residence could be a staggering 673 miles away, deep in the northern reaches of Scotland. But one thing is certain, Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, will not be joining him. Lownie explained that while Fergie has shown what he calls remarkable loyalty to her ex-husband over the years, even that devotion has its limits. He remarked, "If, as increasingly expected, Andrew is forced to give up his lease on the Royal Lodge at Windsor, the 30-room mansion where the divorced couple still live in separate wings, I doubt she'll be quite so keen to share another roof with him." And the reason? The property under consideration is the Castle of Mey, the late Queen Mother's historic 16th century residence located in the far north of Scotland. Remote, isolated, and starkly different from the manicured elegance of Windsor, the Castle of Mey may soon become Prince Andrew's new refuge, or exile, depending on how you see it. To put it in perspective, the nearest village of any notable size lies 6 miles away, and the nearby settlement of John O'Groats is little more than a scattering of modest council houses, a sports park, and a single shop. The entire area has a population of barely 300 people. Compare that to Windsor, which boasts nearly 32,000 residents, a clear picture of just how far removed this new life could be. However, not everyone believes Prince Andrew will end up in such a remote corner of Britain. Some sources have suggested that Air Miles Andy, as the press once nicknamed him, may instead find comfort in more familiar surroundings. Perhaps Abu Dhabi, where he reportedly has standing offers from the ruling House of Nahyan. In Abu Dhabi, Andrew could enjoy the privacy and luxury he's accustomed to, including, as Lownie Riley noted, the kind of massages he's become so fond of over the years. A biting remark, perhaps, but one that hints at how deeply Andrew's reputation continues to haunt him. This housing debate comes on the heels of a major development in Prince Andrew's royal status. Just last week, he formally relinquished all his remaining titles and honors, following the release of Virginia Giuffre's posthumous memoir, a publication that once again thrust his name back into the spotlight. The memoir not only made it impossible for him to continue using the title Duke of York, but also effectively stripped him of his other ceremonial honors, including his roles as the Earl of Inverness, Baron Killyleagh, and his knighthoods within the Royal Victorian Order and the Order of the Garter. In his official statement, Prince Andrew said, and I quote, "In discussion with the King and my immediate and wider family, we have concluded that the continued accusations about me distract from the work of His Majesty and the royal family. I have decided, as I always have, to put my duty to my family and country first. I stand by my decision 5 years ago to step back from public life." He continued, "With His Majesty's agreement, I must now go a step further. I will therefore no longer use my titles or the honors which have been conferred upon me. As I have said previously, I vigorously deny the accusations against me." But for many within Britain, and particularly among victims' advocacy groups, this step is not enough. Calls are growing louder for Parliament to permanently strip Prince Andrew of all remaining titles, ensuring there's no way back into public life. Leading this charge is Stephen Flynn, the SNP's Westminster leader, who insists the government must act swiftly. In a recent statement to The Guardian, Flynn said, "If the Westminster parties remain slow in removing Prince Andrew's titles, the SNP will do all we can to force them to act. Prince Andrew's titles can only be removed by an act of Parliament, And this motion is a way to pile pressure on the UK Labour government to bring forward that legislation immediately. He went on to add, "The real question is what Keir Starmer's government is waiting for." The public knows this is the right thing to do. And, more importantly, the victims at the heart of the Epstein scandal know it's the right thing to do. It must be done without further delay or excuses. Meanwhile, behind palace walls, discussions reportedly continue about what to do with Andrew. Not just his titles, but his lifestyle, his image, and now his living arrangements. And as the king prepares to make a final decision, insiders say he's determined to handle it quietly but firmly, drawing a clear line between the monarchy's future and the controversies of its past. Recent updates suggest that courtiers are already preparing contingency plans, should Andrew refuse to leave Royal Lodge voluntarily, a move that could set up one of the most awkward royal showdowns in years. Whether the Duke ends up in the windswept isolation of Scotland or in the gilded comfort of Abu Dhabi, one thing is certain. King Charles is done letting this issue linger. It's a new chapter for the monarchy, and perhaps the final one for Prince Andrew's life as a royal.
That's it for today's update. Now it's your turn. Share your opinion in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button. For more celebrity news and updates, make sure to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so you never miss a new video.